It was the 1990s, a big show in a small town off I-75 in Georgia. They were called the biggest cocks in the henhouse. But things have changed since then. It's been 30 years, and they finally found a home here, like everyone else, doing a podcast. It's Erica and Mark, the phone call podcast thing.
Celsius Hotline, I must warn you that I've had a Celsius today. Who's this?
Oh, I thought... Oh, no.
Yes.
I thought you were going to talk about the weather because I say, yeah, it's freezing here too. And I go, wait a minute.
It's Florida. It's cold for about 2 days. No, it's fine.
I understand that that's a soft drink that's should be illegal.
First of all,
made with black beauties.
I understand how you could be confused by
this. Not made by black beauties, by the way. Made with
black beauties. I understand how you could be confused by this because I am all for the metric system. They tried to teach us the metric system when I was in elementary school in the 70s. And it all kind of made sense. And then it just went poof. It just went away. And the older I get, the more I watch stuff from around the world. And the more I hear people talking about meters and kilometers. And it all makes much more sense than the whole inches, feet, miles per hour thing.
I'm glad that they poo-pooed that. They were trying to force us into it also.
I mean, I don't understand why they stopped. We're one of the only countries left on the planet that still practice this witchcraft of inches and feet. And you, of all people, a religious man, are participating in this witchcraft, my friend.
I don't like being part of... look... I don't know how long ago it goes back. I only went back to my great-great-great-grandparents, and every one of them came through Ellis Island. No mention of the Mayflower. But we left that European trash crap.
Mark, no.
In Europe.
No, Mark. No, that's not what it is. So I just Googled it because I wasn't sure how many countries were left. How many countries do you think on the planet out of the... What are there, 186 countries, something like that? There's a bunch of countries. How many countries are not using the metric system in the entire world? How many are not using it? Go. Answer fast.
I have no idea.
Just throw a number at me.
Let's say 10.
10? I would say you're very high. And I don't, not in a highway because, I know you're in recovery, but no.
Yes.
There are three countries on the planet.
What are those great countries?
Well, the greatest country in the world is the United States of America is number one.
Yes.
Okay. And then we have a tie for number 2 and 3. And that is the African nation of Liberia.
Okay.
You familiar with Liberia?
I sure am.
Of course you are. And are you familiar with the nation in Asia called Myanmar? Do you know what Myanmar is?
No.
Do you remember Burma?
Where's that?
Remember Burma?
Yes.
That's Myanmar. They changed the name of Burma to Myanmar when
was that changed?
I don't know.
I wasn't on the memo.
It was about the same time that Pluto became not a planet. I don't know.
Okay. That's when they just started messing with things on purpose. I think that was the beginning of that. What do they call that thing? What is that thing where you think you know something but you really don't?
Bullshit?
Yeah, yes, that's it. Yeah, it was the original gaslighting. It was like the Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
Cornucopia, and then no, it's not. Never been on the underwear.
That's what I just said. Bullshit. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
No,
they were really trying to gaslight us big time.
So, Mark, our country with no metric system is standing solid with Liberia and Myanmar and keeping it alive. And you're okay with that. You're okay with these.
Yes, I am, because I don't want to learn anything new. I'm at the age now. You think I was stubborn when I was a kid. I'm at the age now where I don't want to learn anything new.
I'm the opposite of that.
For me.
No.
It's a crisis for me just to try to figure out my phone sometimes.
Oh, that I believe, Grandpa. I'm the opposite. I need to learn new things and watch new TV shows and see new movies and hear new music. There's so much good new music out there that no one has any exposure to because radio is dead. So there's no, you have to find all this stuff on your own. it's kind of a treasure hunt, but I enjoy the treasure hunt of.
Oh, I agree with that kind of stuff. The artsy part of the of learning, I don't mind. It's just I don't want to have to learn something new, like the metric system when they tell me my temperature is 4, and it's supposed to be 98.6.
I think you would be
dead. Whatever 98.6 is supposed to be in metric. Talk. Oh, actually, you know what? I do have to argue with that because guess who weighs me in metric?
Who?
My primary care physician.
Really? So what do you weigh in metric? Like 4 stone? No, that's British. That's British pounds. It's a different thing.
I honestly don't know what I weigh because when they say that, I said, and they get mad at me when I say, "Can you convert
Siri,
that for me?"
Can you tell me how much 200 pounds is in kilograms? Let's see. You weigh 90.72 kilograms, Mark.
Yeah. See, I see. That's too hard for me to figure out.
Speaking of which, hey, buddy, can you just give me a quick rundown? I don't need a whole thesis. I just need you to give me a quick rundown on why the hell doesn't the United States use the metric system when everyone else does, except for Liberia and Myanmar, the former Burma?
Absolutely. So the U.S. is stuck with the imperial system mainly because of historical inertia. When the country was founded, the imperial units were already in place. And over time, it just became deeply ingrained in everyday life, industry, and education. There have been efforts to switch to the metric system over the years, but they haven't gained enough momentum or public support. Plus, switching would be costly and complicated, so it kind of just stuck around. And yeah, it's pretty unique compared to most other countries.
So you're saying that Americans are lazy?
Not exactly lazy. It's more about habit and practicality.
Yep. Lazy. All right. Yeah,
we're practical. We are practical.
Practically lazy.
Now, listen to me. All kidding aside, though, could you imagine his kids nowadays? They don't want to do anything on their own. They'll just invent an app for it.
Look, man, people your age have been bitching about kids for as long as there have been people your age. So yes. I don't want to hear that. You're no different than your parents. You know what?
You're only a stone's throw away from having the same rights as I do as an elderly person.
Hey, Siri. If I weigh 200 pounds, how many stone is that in the UK? Oh, wow. So I'm going to have to use ChatGPT for that. So we're going to have that answer. How many stone do you think you weigh if you had to guess? Let's just say that you weigh 200 pounds. Not that you do, but...
Oh, you're close. 210.
All right. So how many stones is 200 pounds in the UK?
Let's say 3,000.
That's 14 stone 4 pounds in the UK. Just so you know.
14 stone. Oh
yes. Hey Siri, use ChatGPT to tell me again if I weigh 200 pounds, how much is that in? Is it kilograms or should I do kilometers? How many kilometers is it? If I weigh 200 pounds, how many? That's not right. Let's just stop there.
How long will it take to spread me out?
And what time will that train get to Chicago?
Oh, what I'd like to know is how much would my 210-pound body feel like in pounds after it's been cremated?
Oh, that's a good question. Hey, Siri.
Because I'm telling you, my dad was very very skinny man.
Use ChatGPT to tell me if I'm 200 pounds and I get cremated, what's going to be left of me? How much weight? Oh my God. How much weight do you think you're going to weigh? You're going to lose a lot of weight, Mark.
I don't know because I just know my dad weighed about 150 pounds.
All right.
And he was about 5'7" or 8.
We're working with 200 pounds here. What do you think you weigh after they cremate you?
It was kind of heavy. He felt like he was about 70 pounds or so.
5 pounds?
Nope.
5 pounds, 8 ounces for 200 pounds.
Apparently, I was very weak when I carried my dad and his starfish.
You were very upset. I remember. You were very upset. It was sad times.
Yeah.
You were.
Wow.
Yeah. So maybe you're just kind of a pussy. I don't know. That might be what it is.
Well, back then it's weird because it's like back then I didn't go to the gym at all, and I weighed about 280 pounds myself. God, imagine! I'm glad I lost weight. My kids would hate me. They'd be dragging around a 20-pound box of dirt.
What did you do with your dad?
He wanted. He didn't say what he wanted it to go, but he fancied himself. nautical, I guess you would say. His house had a lot of like nautical.
Oh,
replica.
I thought you were going to say he was kind of a motorboating son of a bitch.
And he had fishing poles that he never used. It was just, it's kind of weird. And all his paintings had to do with the sea.
Yeah.
So we just, you could get an urn, biodegradable urn that was shaped like a starfish.
Okay.
And we took that and we went out into the international waters off of the Jupiter Inlet, just north of Palm Beach.
Yep.
And went out international waters and put his starfish out there. It floated for a while, and then it started to sink, and then that was it.
This reminds me of a funny story that we did with my brother's ashes. Did I ever tell you what we did?
Yeah, you guys broke the law.
Yeah,
it
was less than legal, but I will tell the story anyway because I won't say where it happened. But it did.
Okay, good.
It did happen in a state park. I won't say what state it was, but it was a state. And we had most of his ashes. We kind of divvied them up, and everybody has their little urn for my brother's remains. And we had the rest in a box. And he wanted to be in this place where we have been going since we were kids and where our parents and grandparents used to go. Where all of our family vacations still happen. And we had a little thing. We all told a little story. And then when it was time, we just kind of chunked him into the stream. And the stream is very dark on the bottom. It's got like a lot of, just a lot of moss. It's kind of up in the mountains.
Yeah.
And didn't realize that my brother's ashes were very white. I assume because he was very white. Didn't get a lot of sun there at the end. And when we chunked him into the water, it was just like, it was like taking a gallon of paint and throwing it on a black floor. That's what it ended up looking like in this crystal clear stream. And we all looked at each other, and I just said, "Oh shit, we gotta get out of here!" And we all started running. You know who would have thought that was funny? My brother. Who? My brother would have thought that was really funny. But yeah, there are his
I haven't
remains.
really decided where I wanted to go. My son was going to take me and drop me off in Sturgis.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Aren't you afraid you'll get into a fight?
We have a kind of a weird thing that my son's going to carry on, which I didn't expect him to. But when my dad passed, I had never handled any kind of funeral arrangements or anything like that.
You'd never even been to a
in
funeral?
my life. No, I would never go. Usually, you would not even go to funerals. So I was.
And you were how
stuck.
old? You were well into your 50s when that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my dad died about, let me see, 15, 16 years ago, 17 years ago.
Yeah, so
maybe?
you were well into your 50s.
Yeah. So
Never been to a funeral. Unbelievable.
So we went and they told me that you could have little pieces of jewelry where they put ashes in there if you'd like. Mm-hmm. So I asked my brother and my sister, would you like one? They said no. They thought it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I decided to take one. So I have a little gold urn that hangs on a gold chain that I just have inside the container. And I did that. And my son thought it was so cool. So he's going to do the same thing with me. And we're going to have like this thing of chain of all these urns. With
And we've got, hold on.
Seems kind of macabre, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
No. Now we got to tell your son how to do a seance with the gold chain and the urn and make it sway back. He can raise you from the dead.
Communicate with us.
Yes, he can talk.
I've seen enough of that. I don't want to tell him about that because that jewelry was free thing.
I'm totally going to tell him about that the next time I see him. Hey, when your dad dies, here's what you do if you want to talk to him. And you're going to be like, son, I'm trying to rest in peace and you're bugging me with your bullshit problems. You got to stop. This is what happens when I have a Celsius right before our podcast.
Well, let's take a quick break. And then we're going to come back. I have a question I have for you about the new Florida law. It's actually not that new, but it's being used now.
Okay.
And then first, before we do that, though, I want to tell you some good news. I think I sent you a text about it, but I will put your mind at ease.
Oh, it's good because my mind is not at ease right now with all this, whatever the hell was in that Celsius. If they called it Fahrenheit, I wouldn't drink it. I just want to be clear on that.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
Well, there's some good news for you that I sent you this in a text form, I think. I believe I sent you in a text form because you're the one that brought this to my attention. I never heard of it. And it was kind of weird because it actually started in my town. Mm-hmm. But a while back, you sent me a thing that said that a truck overturned in Mississippi.
Yes, there were monkeys on the truck.
And there was monkeys on the truck.
Tragic ending.
And it came from Tulane. Well, but Tulane now has disowned this thing. But there is a clinic or whatever you want to call it, laboratory that tries drugs and stuff out on monkeys, apparently, in where I live. In the town I live in, the suburb of New Orleans.
You're burying the lead about these monkeys because they were riddled with hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID when the truck crashed.
Yes.
So what the hell were they testing on them?
Everybody distanced themselves with this. And then if you read more into the story, I started paying attention after you told me about it. And then it said it was heading to Florida. But I said, wait a minute. It's on Highway 59 going up north of Laurel. That's heading towards Meridian and then over towards Birmingham.
If you say so.
Alabama. So you're not going to Florida that way.
So they got some kind of secret monkey lab somewhere you don't know about. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Maybe. You know what? I also read that maybe they were going to test a new Celsius flavor on those monkeys to see if it cured all those drinks.
And kind of find out now, little by little, all you have to tell somebody from Mississippi that there's some kind of allowed hunting season outside of hunting season.
Yeah, it's breaking news. You can shoot something that just escaped that may or may not be threatening the community, but if you see it, shoot it.
Kill it. Yes.
And what happened to this escaped monkey that got away with COVID and herpes?
Well, it was actually, there's 13 of them, I believe.
Yeah, but only one of them got away, right?
None of them, no, they all did.
Oh, they all did. Well, I thought, no, some of them got killed in the car crash.
No, that was a lie, too. They actually escaped. Some of them actually hung around at the car crash.
How do you know this? Do you have Mississippi connections?
Yeah, no, I just had the news was talking about it because it was like there was just too many inconsistent stories. They're all gone, nothing to see here. Oh no, they're here. And then because Mississippi was saying, hey, don't say they're all gone. We're out shooting them. We clipped about 6 of them. We got about 7 more to go.
So these guys in Mississippi didn't want anybody to know, so they could go out and hunt the damn things because it would be fun. I would totally go monkey hunting. I really would.
So I think it was like a week ago or so. I sent you an email, or I don't know if I sent you an email. No, I got it off of Facebook.
I think it was a Threads link you sent me. Yeah,
and it said final monkey found in Vosburg. But you know what? They didn't say really what happened was this grandma.
Of course,
that was pretty handy with the shotgun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. This grandma who was probably 35 because it is Mississippi.
Yes. Yeah, they do start them young there.
Uh-huh.
The grandmas, that is. I don't want to talk about anything else.
Yeah, well, we know how she got to be a grandma at 35. We can do math.
Yeah. And she shot the last monkey. And it was like, oh my gosh, it took this, and that was like 2 or 3 weeks after the monkey story. But it's like you would forget about the monkey story, and then all of a sudden Tulane put out a press release. We have no knowledge of this monkey. Take the name Tulane out of your mouth.
Yeah, this is, you know why? Because Tulane knows something. They know that this is how The Walking Dead started.
That's the thing you sent me.
Yeah.
You go, this is how Walking Dead started.
As soon as I saw that story, I'm like, oh, this is totally Walking Dead has begun. We're all finished. This is it.
So I don't know if anybody really got bit by any or not. I don't know really what happened. I did see a police cruiser where it was coming up with the dash cam. And when it was pulling up, that wreck had already happened. And there was like 4 or 5 monkeys just like sitting on the overturned truck. I don't know if they were there to tell them their side of the story or what. But I guess once they found out, they clipped about 6 or 7 of them right away. Of course, as soon as the first gunshot went, it became a moving target for everybody else.
Well, I mean, dude, anything is possible. You don't pay for things, so you probably don't know about the new show that's on Apple TV called Pluribus, do you?
No, what's that?
Pluribus has. Do you know who Rhea Seehorn is?
The name sounds familiar, but I don't think I know.
She was. Did you watch Better Call Saul, which was the prequel to Breaking Bad. No, you didn't watch that either, did you?
I couldn't,
because you're
because
100.
No, I watched one episode and I just couldn't follow it.
Oh my
It
God!
wasn't the
All right.
same as
Well,
the
Rhea
first show.
Seehorn and the guy who created Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and who was the showrunner, you know, one of the big guys who ran the X-Files 30 years ago. He is the creator of this show, and this show is very interesting. It's called Pluribus, and it is what the Wikipedia says. It's an American post-apocalyptic science fiction psychological thriller created by Vince Gilligan. He's the guy who used to work on the X-Files. And the first episode starts out pretty normal. It's Rhea Seehorn is an author, and she's on tour with her book. You know, she writes like romance novels and knows it's all bullshit. And she's just, you know, and then the other storyline is these scientists out, you know, by the big radio telescope, they stumble into a signal that has code in it, and they start, you know, decoding what all this code is. And all I'm going to tell you is something happens with the code that they find. And the next thing you know, the world is very different. In the first episode, this happens.
Oh, wow.
And it's fascinating. Yeah, you don't watch Rick and Morty either. So it's kind of like a couple of different episodes of Rick and Morty mixed in with, I don't know, maybe Invasion of the Body Snatchers, for lack of a better description. It's not that, but maybe it's a little bit like that. It's hard to describe, and I don't want to describe it too much because it's something that you have to see. But you're going to have to get the Apple TV Plus if you want to watch it, because that's where it is. $10 a month.
Yeah, I got Apple TV Plus for a minute. They gave it to me for free for a while, but I didn't find any shows on there. There was that soccer show that everyone said was so great that I thought was horrible.
Ted Lasso. Yeah, I watched it. You know what? I think I know.
Why is that so bad?
I know why.
It's so good?
Do you know why? Because we are jaded, sarcastic, unhappy people, Mark. That's why. It's a nice show. Apparently, it's just a nice show. And we don't resonate with nice. We are the reason we can't have nice things. That's the best way
oh my God,
to describe why. I didn't like that show
either. That makes me feel really bad now. Now I want to like it.
No, dude, I did too. I
says
watched
a lot about me.
I watched the whole first season. I'm like, why the hell is everybody raving about this? Oh my God, I want to punch that guy in the mouth. Oh my God, it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I admit it. Everybody raves about that show, and I just want to honey, get the razor blades. I don't want to watch it next season. You know, you can just not watch. Yeah.
You ever watch that guy on YouTube he's got a great announcer type voice, and he goes through TV shows and movies and points out the good person that's supposed to be the good person in the whole show is the heel, and everyone else is okay. And then the one that's supposed to be the antagonizer, he's actually the hero of the show.
So he's this guy spoils all the movies? Is that what he does?
No, he just shows people, and it shows them. It says like for example, he did the Karate Kid, and he put down how Daniel is manipulating everyone.
Oh, okay. So you know what? I already do that. I don't need to watch him. And I have to literally tell myself, I'm like, Erica, this is not a documentary. Shut up and enjoy the movie.
The one I got the biggest kick out of how Eddie Haskell was the good guy on Leave It to Beaver.
Right.
And how Theodore or Beaver was actually the villain.
He was a little shit stirrer. This is absolutely true. When you look back at some of that stuff, there is a whole other perspective that you can find from a lot of these shows.
Yeah, it's get very dark.
This goes with my theory that you and I are just jaded assholes, and that's why we don't like Ted Lasso. You're starting to see it now, aren't you?
I actually feel bad about myself.
I do too.
Well, tonight is Tuesday, so I'm going to a meeting tonight, so at least I have something to talk about now in small group.
Yeah. My friend Erica told me that I was kind of an asshole because I don't like Ted Lasso, and I think she's on to something.
Because I don't like anything nice. I'm so jaded.
I hope that's not what it is, but the only explanation I could come up with is like, I'm way too jaded for this. I'm too sarcastic. I can't allow myself to enjoy something nice. But then I think back to, well, all right, well, what are some of the things that I think are nice that I enjoy? And possibly my favorite TV show of all time is Downton Abbey. It's a nice show.
I like that show.
I love that. I just watched the final movie on the Peacock on Sunday. And
But did you find that the main character, the daughter, the eldest daughter,
Mary,
it's such a horror, but yet she is always the victim?
Lady Mary is the hero, the unsung hero of that show. And she does it again in the final movie, Mark. She has a little horror moment before she...
Yeah, of course she does.
That's the whole formula. Lady Mary makes bad choices with men. You know why? She's being punished because the love of her life, Matthew... He died in the first season. Spoiler alert.
I remember that, yeah.
I couldn't believe it when that
thing.
happened because I didn't know anything about this show. When I first started watching Downton Abbey, all I knew was, oh, this is a period piece that takes place, around the sinking of the Titanic in England with a rich family and the servants who live downstairs. Sounds awesome. I'll be sure to watch that. So everybody was raving about it. So I watched it anyway, and I was just like, oh, no. Oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I think I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning watching the whole first season just without even getting up to pee because I couldn't stop.
Kathleen and I have watched. And now we watch every period piece, even Bridgerton, all of them.
Oh my God, you're so. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe that's what it is. We're getting old and crotchety, and I don't want to see this soccer team on Ted Lasso succeed, despite the fact that their coach is an idiot who came here from America and somehow is succeeding despite how clueless and dumb he is. That's what I look at when I see that show, and I know that's not what the show is about. Overcoming the odds and becoming a team and triumphing together, and all I want to say is every time I watch that show.
Yeah, it's just a ripoff of the Bad News Bears.
Well, at least that was funny. Had the little swearing kid.
That was the greatest.
The little swearing kid was the best, wasn't he? Now, who did you relate to? The little swearing kid or the motorcycle kid?
And I don't know. Not none of those. There's probably the kid that got picked last and couldn't catch the ball, which is in
See, now you could have thrown me.
And he finally puts his glove up by mistake and catches a ball when it's the winning fly out.
Yeah.
Becomes the hero.
That's
and
you.
He didn't know any idea what he did.
That was legitimately me. That actually happened because they would stick me out in left field when they made me play baseball, which I sucked at. But I would think that you would be more of a Buttermaker or at least a Walter Matthau.
Well, I became that.
You are that. You're totally Buttermaker.
A drunk louch.
That's what we're going to start calling you. It's Erica and Buttermaker here on the mandatory phone call of friendship. You even look like Walter Matthau now.
You would actually be. You should have related to the cursing kid.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I did like the cursing kid. I did. His character resonated with me. I don't know why.
Well. Oh, God.
What's wrong, Buttermaker? You okay?
Yes. I had thought about Bad News Bears in 100 years. That was awesome. I'm going to get my my flashbacks early, so I don't have to waste too much time with them at the end.
Well, maybe later you can go to your VHS player and go to your VHS collection and watch the recording of the Bad News Bears that you got off of HBO in 1984. That'd be fun.
Yes.
That's what I assume you do on most nights.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Should we take a break now so you can maybe recoup and grab yourself some water or a Celsius?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, because I lost track of where I was now.
This is all my fault for drinking the Celsius.
Memory Lane has when I get on Memory Lane like that, I can't see any other signs. I just get lost on the street.
All right, Buttermaker, let's regroup. We'll come back right after this, and hopefully Mark will be sane again.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
What'd you find?
Brian keeps sending me these AI videos from all the newscasters that he's making, and they look so real. It's terrifying. I'm starting to think that Trump is just an AI animation being used to distract all of us from whatever the hell is actually going on. So we need to give these people some entertainment like he did on The Apprentice. We'll make him the most outrageous AI president. He's probably been dead for years, and Trump is probably just an AI animation that's distracting all of us and dividing all of us so that whoever can do whatever. That's what I think might be happening, because the AI that you can make with your phone is that good now.
I know it's getting scary. Actually, I've been seeing some videos, but I see that they're if you don't have the AI, you have to have an AI stamp on it to let people know that it's actually AI. But yeah, I'm seeing like people getting up and doing press conferences and saying the most outlandish stuff.
Yeah, I think that might
looks real.
Yeah, but I think this might be this all might be AI. Are we back? By the way, did we come back from the break?
Could have been.
Did I distract you enough?
I'm not sure if I ever hit the stop button. It's possible. Hopefully we got 2 breaks. Hopefully we got
shit!
Some,
did I just say that stuff about the AI? Did all right? Let's keep it all in there. It's fine, because I kind of possibly do actually believe that. Here, listen to this. So here's something that I won't say who made this. I did not make this.
Our top story tonight: this station is not even real.
That's right. There's no staff. In fact, we're not even real.
We don't need money. We never age. We never take vacations.
And we'll say whatever they want us to. So get used to it.
Good night.
So, Mark, you have to see. Look at this picture. You have to see how good this looks. So watch them get up as they're talking, and they're just not wearing any pants. And they get up from the anchor desk. It looks totally real.
So get used to it.
None of that's real. That's all AI.
And that's actually partially well, it used to be that way, but I think they made a law now.
There's no law. You can broadcast in your underwear if you want. No one cares since COVID.
And I think that even on TV, didn't somebody at one time get up and then it was like they got up too soon? They didn't cut away.
Oh yeah.
That's cutaway.
Didn't
that stop that?
I know. As a matter of fact, I just saw that happen on a YouTube video. I like to watch sovereign citizen videos on the YouTube because sovereign citizens are very amusing to me.
Yeah, they are such idiots.
I don't want to contract with you. You show me a sovereign citizen, and I'll show you somebody with a suspended or revoked driver's license.
Yeah,
and they were showing this. I was watching a courtroom with a sovereign citizen, and the cop who gave the sovereign citizen a ticket was there on the camera, because I guess it was during COVID, and the sovereign citizen was there on camera, and the cop had a wide shot on his laptop, and he was sitting on his couch with his laptop on his coffee table. So you could see that he's wearing his cop uniform with his badge and his black shirt and his tie and everything. But on the wide shot, the guy was in his drawers, man. He was just wearing his underwear sitting on the couch, but he was fully cop from the shirt up. But he didn't realize that the camera was on the wide shot. And the judge saw it, and the judge said, "Officer, are you not wearing any pants?" And then they go back to the picture, and now the picture is zoomed into the cops, like just from the chest up. Oh, no. And he just like, "Yes, Your Honor. No, I'm not." So that stuff actually happens, and it's still happening. And it's even funny when AI does it. We should post one of those. Will we get fired from Facebook if we post an AI video?
No, I think you can do it, but you just have to say that this is AI.
All right, I'm going to send you an AI video to post
generated
on our Facebook. And they're even, so I have a whole bunch of them that they're talking about. It's like, well, we're not even real, but we'll toss it out to the live shot. Who's an actual real person? So if we do that, then we're not misrepresenting it as being real. We're saying it's AI. So we can't get in trouble. I just don't. Facebook is so touchy anymore. That's why I quit using Facebook a couple of years ago. It's touchy.
Oh, well, Facebook, I've yet to hear back from them yet. I wanted to put a complaint in with them because on my radio station, I was messing around with AI reels, right? And I had one built. I got that 11 Laboratory or whatever it is there.
11 Labs, yeah. I uploaded all my stuff to there too.
And I got some stuff done, and then I went into their reel section, and they said,
whether you live in Cranberry,
hold on,
Cannonsburg,
we have breaking news.
or Bethel Park, porch pirates are active
Brian
everywhere.
sends me stuff for
Jennifer Tomazic,
for
experts.
pronunciation. So he sends me all the Pittsburgh stuff he doesn't know how to pronounce.
Porch Pirates. Tonight at 5:30 on Channel 11 News.
I don't know what he said.
Whether you live in Cranberry, Coriopolis, the North Hills, or South Hills. Porch Pirates.
Coriopolis?
Tonight at 5:30. Whether you live in Cranberry, Cannonsburg, Aliquippa, or Bethel Park.
Yeah, that's all right.
Pirates are active
Aliquippa's right. I know that.
That's where I'm from. Don't tell anybody. Yes, all that sounds correct. He actually said Aliquippa. I'll have to call him as soon as we're done with this pod. I wish we could put him on the podcast. That would be nice.
We haven't figured out how to do that yet, have we?
No, we haven't. I did have him call into Mike Calta last week, though. That was very funny. They were talking about him, and I was on the phone with him, and I said, they're talking about you on the radio right now. Call him. Here's the hot. So I gave him the hotline number, and he called in, and they put him on the air. It was first time he's done that.
Oh, wow.
Weird hearing the big voice guy, be an actual human being on the air.
Yeah.
But I know, right?
But
sorry,
yeah,
I interrupted you again.
Okay.
This is Celsius,
That's
Mark.
all right.
This is not my fault. This is all Celsius. I'm so
I was just saying that that Facebook gave me a list of audio I could put with my reels, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going down a line and I pick a song, and it's uploading reel.
Yep.
That's the first thing I get. And the next one says checking to make sure there's no copyright infringements. Okay, your reel is now ready to post.
Okay, so you're good.
And next day I get up. Your reel is in violation. You're using copywritten music. I said, it's your music. You're the one that gave me the music.
I have it in writing. You said I could, Mom. Yeah.
It's like, it's like, so I stop, it's like, good Lord. I said,
Yeah.
it's like, why do you have that up there if you can't use it?
You know what's
It
exciting?
wasn't my idea to use that music. You left it up there as a clip.
The most exciting thing to me is I think that we are going to live to see the death of social media and a large part of the internet here in the next few years. I think it's going to be quicker. It's going to happen quicker than we think. But I don't know what's going to replace it. All the AI slop that's out there. I mean, if you scroll down on Instagram, most of the videos now are AI. Some of them are funny. But the AI stuff really annoys me. And when I'm watching YouTube and I hear an AI animator, and unless it's something I'm really interested in, like a police chase, I am gonna just stop and hit I don't like the video. I don't want to watch AI videos. I want to watch videos with people. I want people to be imperfect and narrate the videos themselves. Like unless it's a police chase, then I don't care because I really like police chases, Mark. I don't know why. It's just so much fun. My favorite thing is I'm not sure what's more fun, when they have to tase somebody that they're chasing or if they have to release the dog on somebody. The dog videos are pretty rare, so maybe those ones are better.
I think the dog's getting a break now. I don't think they have to get it because the taser seems to do the
No,
do
I
the
watched one
job.
this morning. There was a guy up down in Okeechobee County who was getting chased by the sheriffs, and he ended up back in some sketchy trailer park. And the trailer park people are yelling and say, "Hey, this is private property. You can't come out here." And he's like, I'm a sheriff's deputy chasing that car. That car is a part of my police investigation, and I can go wherever I want. Well, you ain't got to be a smart ass about it. And he said, and the cop says, if I was going to be a smart ass about it, believe me, you would know. And you stay out of that car because I know there's meth in there and I know you want to go in and get it. So they find the guy who ran in the dark out into the woods. They have to get the dog, and the dog circles back around, and they find him hiding in another one of the trailers underneath a pile of dirty clothes that are in the back of a closet. And the cops are yelling at him, "Hey, I could see you breathing in there. Just come out or I'm going to stick the dog on you. This is your last chance. You're going to get dog bit if you don't come out. I can see you breathing." He's like, "All right, here comes the dog." And they send the dog, and the dog bites the shit out of his arm and drags him out. It was hilarious. He's bleeding all over the place. Such an idiot, these people.
I don't know why they think once you're caught, you're caught.
I know, but maybe meth, talks you into some things like, like if I lay here still enough and if I believe hard enough that they'll just go away. I think that's what's going through their heads. That if they believe hard enough that the police will give up and go home. Because the guy's cornered in a trailer under a pile of dirty clothes with a dog about to be sicked on, and he still doesn't give up. The dog had to go in and dig through the clothes to get the guy and bite him in the arm.
I know sometimes
Don't
some of those
understand it.
drugs seem to give you super strength, so maybe sometimes they think that they're super smart or they're smarter than the average bear, you know?
Oh, no, believe me, bears are smarter than these people. These people are not. They are not smart.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous.
What else you got today?
All right. Well, two things. Number one, did you see the girl that got clocked for 133 miles an hour on I-75 down here in Collier County?
133 miles an hour. Those are rookie numbers. I've gone faster than that in Collier
That's
County.
what people were writing.
Yes.
Literally, that's what people were writing on the post.
No, I didn't see it, but
Rookie,
those are rookie
rookie.
numbers. Yeah, those are rookie numbers.
Okay.
What was she driving? Do you know?
It didn't say, but it was her second offense, and she's getting charged with that new law.
Probably, yeah, we have a super speeder law now in Florida. If you're going
Yeah, and I think
over
your
100
second
miles
one is
an hour.
really like
oh
you're
yeah, your
screwed.
second one is like you get a year in jail or something ridiculous. It's
Yeah. Little blonde girl got a lot of guts, I tell you that. The one that made me sad though, did you see the recently I just saw? At first I got mad about it because I didn't like the way the story was written. It sounded like they were trying to prop up, make a story out of it, it almost sounded like they were trying to do like use race or something in the storyline, which was stupid.
yeah.
Two guys are racing on 75.
Yep.
The troopers and the sheriffs are on catch. They catch the one guy, pulls over. The other guy pulls over. As soon as get ready, he takes off. And
Yeah.
they take him. He's all over the place. You probably saw this. And he whips around. He gets on over by Ybor.
Yep.
And then he gets off at Ebor's. So they
Oh yeah, no, this was all
let off
over the
the
news
pursuit.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, they let off the pursuit, and that guy comes whipping down through whatever that main drag
It's
is in,
7th Avenue.
Ybor,
7th Avenue.
and loses control of the car
Yep.
and killed about what?
4 people.
I think 4 people.
Yeah,
and then, 11 were injured.
4 people died, 11 injured, some of them seriously. There were 3 people who were from Florida that were killed and 1 person who was here from Ohio. And the guy was going, they said he was going over 60 miles an hour when he hit the front of the wall of the bar. And 7th Avenue.
He was probably topping the brake at that point. Right?
I mean, he must have been, but yeah, there were no cops chasing
60
him at
still
that point.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 still fast.
Well, now they have him on suicide watch at the jail. Is the last story I saw on him, but he's never going to get out of jail.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's
No.
never. Yeah, and he also had one. He had a ticket, the same kind of ticket, like less than a month ago.
Yeah, he
had
likes
one
to.
of the
Yeah, I
super
guess
speeder things.
Yeah, he likes to be a little crazy. I think he's something like he's like 22, 23 years old.
Yeah, he looked like a little kid.
Yeah.
Other than I mean, he does. I'm sure he's not working because of where his tattoos are placed. But
Yeah, you get face tattoos. It gets harder and harder to get a job.
yeah,
I'm not sure why. I don't know.
the only place I see him now, it used to be only convenience stores. Now I see him at fast food restaurants.
You know what the rule about face tattoos is, right? It has been this way for years, and people just aren't following. If you're Mike Tyson, you can get face tattoos. If you are not Mike Tyson, do not get a face tattoo. The end.
My grandfather had said that you never get a tattoo. You never get a tattoo that a shirt can't cover.
Right. Exactly. See, look at this. I have one. I have a little bee on my wrist, but
He said for
I can, because my brother was a beekeeper, and I can cover that with a watch or long sleeves, but I don't care. It's just a little bee. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
It's not going to sting you.
And stuff. I mean, in my family. The kids. You haven't seen my sister in a long time, but she has a sleeve building up on one of her legs.
So in the Bible, what does the Bible say about tattoos? I believe it says they're a mortal sin, doesn't it?
I'm not really sure.
I believe it
never
does.
Really pay attention to that, but
My favorite thing is when people get Bible verses tattooed on themselves.
But my brother is from feet all the way to his chin.
Well, Mark, I got bad news for you because Leviticus
Both
19:28 says, "Ye shall not make any cuts on your body in mourning for the dead, nor make any tattoo marks on yourselves, for I am the Lord." And in other scriptures, God punished the Israelites for wearing earrings because they were doing it at a feast to the idol Baal.
Yeah, I remember that a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, was Jewish, and his mom was very Orthodox, mom and dad. And when in the 80s, when everyone had a pierced ear,
Yep.
he could not. And actually, he got a clip on one time so he could have one, and he left it on. And his parents just about disowned him.
Oh, lost their minds.
apparently that was
That's a
pretty
solid
serious.
troll right there.
That was pretty
I
serious.
bet he got
then,
the shit
apparently.
beat out of him for that.
Oh, it's like, oh boy, they must have hated me because I had 2 earrings in one ear and one in the other.
Oh yeah, total sinner.
But I never wanted to get tattoos. I never really thought of anything that I wanted written on me to stay permanently.
I never did
Plus,
either.
I never wanted the pain either about it.
I mean,
wasn't interested in the pain.
the pain is it was nothing. Getting this tattoo on my wrist, and it was in a very sensitive area, like on the bottom of my wrist, like
Doesn't hurt?
No, it didn't hurt at all. I mean, it was just it was like a little stingy when they were putting it. It was not bad, and after that, it was a little itchy. It's about the worst thing I could say, and I'm glad I did it. It's just I've never gotten a tattoo. I never wanted one, but after my brother died, my sister, his wife and I were talking, and she said, I want to get like a remembrance of Mark, and because she didn't have any tattoos either. And I don't know who came up with the idea. I think we may have been drinking at the time when we
that's always
when
a
we
way.
decided that we should get. He was a beekeeper. We should get a bee because we had bee earrings. I had a bee necklace. That we wore to his funeral. And what a better way to remember my stupid little brother than by getting a bee tattoo.
Well, that's how my sister started. Actually, she started with when my grandfather died. She had something there. And then when my grandmother died, and my mom, and then my dad and my stepdad, as everybody started, she added more and more. And I think she's got probably a couple of grand worth of tattoos. My brother may have like 20 grand worth of tattoos.
Oh my God! I think the one on my wrist. I think this cost me like $200.
Well, my brother, I don't think you ever met Keith, did you? You never met my brother,
No.
did you?
No.
He was a punk rocker from way back. I mean, like a real punker, like real. Like he played in a punk band. Yeah. He used to play in a band down there at the old Cameo Theater in Miami Beach.
Yeah.
Where all he would open for like those big bands.
I think I saw the Circle Jerks at the Cameo.
Yeah. They always had a lot of punk band. It was a very much punk area down that way.
Or maybe it was Penrod's.
He was really into it. It had tons of, and more and more. And last time I seen him, he had it up to his neck. Mm-hmm. And then both arms, chest, back, legs, front and back.
I can think of a lot better things to do with that kind of money.
It seems to be. I know my son has a tattoo on his, I think it's his left or right arm or whatever, but it's not even filled in, and it costs like $500 for just a basically a drawing.
I don't
How
know
much
if
did that
I'll
cost you?
$200.
See, it's expensive. That's small for $200.
I mean,
That's a lot,
but it's got two colors. It's
why
black
you
and
did
yellow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would ever get another tattoo. This has not sent me down the road of I got to get more tattoos now. No, not at all.
Now I know people. There's a certain girl that you and I both are friendly with that has some tattoos.
Oh yes, I know who of you speak. She is a radio disc jockey,
and she does it because she likes the pain from it.
I remember when she started getting those. When she how old was she? She was probably like 20 when she started getting those, or maybe younger.
Yeah, she was young.
Yeah, but she was just young and beautiful. And I think my first reaction was, "What are you doing? No, don't do that. You're so pretty." But
do you remember when she put the beauty mark on her?
I do. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but you know what? It turns out she was right because she is beautiful still now that she's in her 30s and has a couple of kids. And that sleeve she has on her arm is absolute artwork. It's beautiful.
You see a lot more of them now.
Yeah.
You see a lot more pretty people wearing tattoos than you ever did before. Usually the tattoos were heathens.
Right.
Like a rough crowd.
No, but hers has a lot of colors, and it's just every part of it has a story. And no, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I think she looks gorgeous, and
actually, her and her husband, they look like the Modern Family.
They do. They really do. The two of them are
kids seem to be real normal, and they're really hip looking.
Which one of those kids are Eddie Haskell? That's the question.
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
Everybody's got an Eddie Haskell in the family who's misunderstood. Yeah. I may have been Eddie Haskell. Maybe I was the good kid when I was a kid. Teaching my sister how to swear. Getting my mouth washed out with soap. Hard to believe right there, huh? I still can't use dial soap to this day. Whoa.
Man, I was so in the self denial and then so in the just making stories up in my head. And one day we're sitting at the table, not that long ago.
Yeah.
And we were all talking with my sister and my brother and everybody was there. And all of a sudden my sister says that she was smoking pot and that David, not David, that's my son. Keith told mom on her. It's like, where was I during this time? And I said, oh, wait a minute. I said it out loud, but in my head I go, oh, please don't answer what the right answer.
What's the right answer?
Know. The right answer was, you were high and not paying attention to anybody but yourself, you selfish jackass.
I missed my brother getting in trouble for being high because I was high.
I was high.
Because I got high. Because I got high. That's you. You were that song.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I was going to
Mark.
go to school.
And then I got high. I was going to watch my brother get his ass beat, but then I got high. My freaking little sister told on me for teaching her how to swear. That was how I got my mouth washed out with soap. She asked me to teach her some words, so I did. We were sitting on the swings. Next thing I know, my dad's washing my mouth out with dial soap.
Oh, you never had to do the lye soap, huh?
No. Just I got I might have gotten some lava soap once, but it was usually, and this happened multiple times. It was usually
lava's a tough one too.
Yeah, lava was bad, but I think the dial was worse. The texture of the lava was bad because it hurts your tongue, but just the taste of the dial, I just want to puke anytime I smell it now. Even now, I can't.
Yeah, you think about it now. I mean, the now. Well, first of all, if you did it now, you'd probably be put in jail. But that's called good parenting. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, yeah, prove it. Oh, did you wash your kid's mouth out with soap? No. Well, he says you did. Well, he's a fucking liar, isn't he? And then you just look at him, and then nothing happens. That's how you stay out of trouble. You just deny. Deny. Oh, you got video of a kid? Let me see it.
It was just a different time back then. I can remember when. See, how old was I? I don't remember. Teenager.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine asked me to take these trash bags. He stole a bunch of plants out of the back of a house.
He tricked you into being a drug mule.
And then he asked me to take these trash bags and hold on to them for him. So I did. I put them in my closet.
You're the mule.
I don't know that because I'm so used to smoking pot and smelling pot that I don't know it's going throughout the house. So my parents go and find it.
Oh, no.
So I come home and there's a police car in my swale, but my dad was an ex cop.
Okay.
And this is a small town. This is when North Lauderdale was really small.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what happened. I don't care about West Lauderdale.
So the sergeant was a friend of my dad's and mom's. They were all friends. And he's sitting there when I come in the house and they sit me down and we're in the living room. And there's the two bags.
Oh, this is a scared straight moment right here.
These are big trash bags, like the hefty bags, the big green trash bags.
Yep.
Two of them full of plants. Plants, marijuana plants. And he has them, and he goes, "Where'd you get those?" And I said, "I found them on the road."
I found them. They were just on the road, so I brought both of them home.
So I just brought them home. I didn't know what was in there. Every lie I could come up with.
Oh, my God. You're lying to the sergeant. He knows you're lying. They all know you're lying.
Yeah. So he goes, "Okay, that's what we're going to go with." All right, well, since you were the last person in possession of it, I got to make it your plant, so this is enough for an arrest. So we'll just
Hold on. How old are you right now?
I think I'm like in 9th or 10th grade. So
okay, so like you're a juvenile.
13,
yeah, you'll be
old.
that'll be off your record. It'll be. So did you get arrested? What'd you do?
So he stands me up, and he puts my arm, and I'm like, and I'm like trying to backtrack. I go, wait a minute. I'll tell you. What do you need to know?
Uh-oh.
And then I told him, I said, a guy I took him and he asked me to hold him. And I honestly did not know anything but his first name because drug addicts never share their last name with you.
You know what, Mark? I don't know how to tell you this, but did you get stitches? Because that's what happens to snitches. Snitches get stitches.
No, I did not. I might get it now after this podcast gets out. But I just told them on the first day, and they had no idea who it was. And I saw the guy later on, a couple of weeks later. I said, hey, because he asked me, you still got that bag? I said, man, cops came and took it. My mom found it. My mom and dad found it and gave it to the cops. He said, you didn't say who I was. I said, I don't know what your name is. I said, I only know your first name. And I said, they would have got you by now.
So you're fine.
So yeah, so he was fine. He never got in trouble for it.
So how'd you know this guy?
I think what it was, they were just trying to scare me, and I think what they did is they just took it back to the pound, wrote it up as found, and then disintegrated it.
Oh yeah, no, they were totally just trying to scare you. They weren't gonna do anything to you. But
it was like a scared straight. It worked.
Handcuffs and everything.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, no, it didn't work, Mark, because you went on to become a tremendous druggie. You did fine.
Well, it did kick me out. It did kick me off of pot, though. I never messed with pot ever.
Well, you know what pot is? That's the gateway drug to the cocaine.
It sure is. It was for me anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't for
Although
me.
the gate was left wide open, and it took me I went through high school with just not doing anything but drinking.
Yeah.
And then when I got to go into bars and stuff at 18, that's when I started getting into.
This is a great story, Mark. I didn't know you were a busted weed farmer. My God.
No, I was.
I never
I was apparently a transporter. What'd you call it? A mule.
A mule. Yep, you are the mule.
So
and now
stupid.
you're a narc.
I've had that multiple times where people just hand me stuff as they hold this, and I would just hold it. I think I just wanted a friend so bad that I would be willing to go to jail for something.
Ah, man, you know what? If you would have been on
Stupid.
Goodfellas, they would have whacked you. They would have said, you may fold under questioning, Hendry.
Yeah.
You did. You folded under questioning, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anybody's time.
Never rat on your friends. But you didn't know that because Goodfellas was not made yet. So that's not your fault. All right,
No,
Mark.
I think about sometimes those stories and I go, I should have been either dead or in the jail.
Well, I mean, you didn't.
How I never got to either one is
So they
fine.
didn't. They didn't put you in the back of the
That's it.
police car. It was just right. They cuffed you in the living room. What did they do?
In the living room, yeah. I folded immediately.
Fucking ninth graders, man! I swear to God.
Hey, man, I was a poser from way back. It's like I was just a big sissy that needed
you were thinking
friendship and at any cost.
Yeah, my
the
my
drug addicts are
future
the
flock
ones
of
that take you-
seagulls haircut is never going to fly in prison. Flock of seagulls were probably not out at this point, right? No.
No, but it's like the people with the widest arms saying, "Come on in, we love you," as the drug addicts, man.
That's
and
right.
And stoners, they're the first ones to accept you. Everybody else is like, "No, we don't want nothing to do with you."
You know what the best
You're a
part is,
nerd.
though? Free drugs.
What's that?
Free drugs. That's the best part.
The funny thing about it, I could have fit in perfectly with the nerds. The nerds would have taken me in too, but I took the druggie thing instead. When I was already a nerd, it would have fit perfectly.
Hear that? Free drugs. Still got them.
It's not many left.
Those are my pain pills that I didn't finish.
Nah, it's good for you. Good for you.
I hate those stupid opioid pain pills. They do help with the pain, but I don't like to be high and tired and constipated. That's all those pills do. I don't know how people live on these things. I know people who live on these pain pills because they have to, because they have chronic pain and now they're addicted to them and they can't live without them. And I feel kind of bad for those people because A, I wonder how much they actually go to the bathroom, and B, what's it like when they finally do? How bad is that? Is it, is that where bricks come from? I don't know. But it all seems terrible. I can't take these things more than like 2 days. And I'm just like, I would rather be in pain. Put those away.
The only thing only pain pill I ever took for recreational use was back in the mid 70s, and that was Quaaludes.
Oh, they don't have those anymore.
No, they stopped making them.
Yeah, you know why? Because they were too good. That's why.
Oh yeah, you all you had to do was you took a half of a half, so a quarter. And if you got one, and you split it in 4 ways, and you and your 3 friends would take a quarter of it, and then share a what are those, what do they call those big bottles of beer?
A 40.
The big ones. 40, yeah. You drink that and you were
good to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
The whole
Mark,
night.
you need to get right. Here's a 40 and take this. Thanks, man.
And I'm telling you, man, or if you got like a 6-pack and you just shotgun a beer with a quarter tab or half tab, you were cooked.
About the worst thing I ever did was I think I took a Xanax and drank a bottle of wine once, but I was at a party and I think I had already been drinking. But Xanax and wine, apparently that's dangerous as hell. It turns out
Super dangerous.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I know of people that really got really bad off of that.
I could have Heath
somebody
Ledgered
died
myself,
from
man. I could have Tom Petty'd
Yeah.
myself.
I knew somebody actually died from that.
Yeah, Tom Petty.
Xanax and booze.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, well, let's end the show on that high note, shall we?
Yeah, that's a happy note.
Yeah. So
Don't do drugs, kids.
next week, should I drink a Celsius before the show, or would you like me to be normal?
Either way.
Either way.
Okay. You were okay today. When did you start your Celsius?
About a half hour before you called.
Okay, that's a good time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't
That seems to work.
I fear the crash that is coming for me later.
Yeah, well, you still got some heavy going
Yeah.
first. Don't drive. I wouldn't drive.
I'm not going anywhere. I pulled a muscle in rehab with my knee, and I'm having a real hard time walking. So I'm going to go back to my chair and relax after I get some work done on my laptop. So, Mark, you have a great week. And
You too?
Thank you very much. And it has been a pleasure talking to you here on the mandatory phone call of friendship.
Yes. We really should have named that first.
It's freaking perfect, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. See you later, bud.
All right, later.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.